Well, well, well. I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting here. I might as well try to make a short little video while I'm doing nothing. Peace forever and always. As I always really like to begin. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. I am known as the Mighty One, Angel Snub Nub 7. And of course, I am also your soul brother, number one. I keep turning my head because I'm watching this light. And right now, the light is red. But as soon as it turns green, I can go. So that's why I keep watching it because I'm very sure these people want me to go ahead and go. Very busy around here. Okay. The topic we've chosen for these few minutes is life without white people. I know for some of us, that's a wonderful sounding thing. Life without white folks. Woo! Yes. Let's separate. No more white people. Yay! Can we celebrate right now? Get your cake and ice cream. You wake up one morning and there's no more Caucasian people, no more pink folks. No no more need to talk about white supremacy. White supremacy. Honkies and crackers and peckerwood. Don't have to talk about that no more. Cause there ain't no more white folks around. Ain't it wonderful? Woo! Let's celebrate. Give me a drink. I don't have a drink. Oh, give me a let's break out the champagne. Life without white folks. I'm actually responding. I'm replying to a few comments. I would assume this person is a brother. And they were making comments on my video, if you have not seen it, called The Race War of 2028, giving us a futuristic example or scenario of the time when our people might have no choice but to partake in a race war or go extinct or be exterminated. And this brother, actually, he enjoyed the presentation and he said, brother, you right on time because prophecy, I would assume that this person is probably a Hebrew Israelite or somebody influenced by the Hebrew Israelite teachings. In the near future, there is going to be a race war. And in the near future, the black man is going to win. And he tells me that not only the black man, but all the people of color, we are going to unite and wipe every Caucasian person off the planet. Now, for some of you, that's a wonderful thing. No more white people. It's just great. Just the sound of it makes you jump for joy, don't it? No more white folks. Now, I'm not going to advocate for Caucasian people. They can advocate for themselves. They have the media. They have YouTube. They have Facebook. They got Netflix. they got they have the baddest lawyers you could ever ask for. There's no need for me, and don't accuse me of trying to defend Caucasian people. But I just want to bring us a reality check. While you're happy, while you're jumping for joy, Lord, at last, at last, there's no more white people. Did you hear me, Sonya? We woke up this morning. No more white people. Finally, the White House can be the Black House. What a beautiful day. What a joyous day. Woo! Now, here's my problem. Here's my problem. My problem is we believe that just because there's no more white people, that all of a sudden all your problems is over because there's no white folks around. Now, prior to slavery, prior to European domination, all you guys, you do your research and you have the information. What type of world was there prior to European domination on, let's say for instance, let's just use the continent of Africa, known as Africa. Now, to my knowledge, there was slavery. Oh, but African slavery was not like European slavery. The only difference between European slavery and so-called African slavery is European slavery, Arab slavery became commercialized. Slavery is wrong. How you gonna sit here and tell me and try to justify slavery is right just because some dark-skinned people do it? Rape is wrong. Whether you rape a white woman or a black woman or a Chinese woman, rape is wrong. Now, if you think it's not wrong and it's justified because of the color of somebody's skin or the nation or their tribe or whatever, then clearly you are a sick puppy. I can't G with that. Lying is lying. I don't care who do it. Theft is theft. The destruction of the environment, whoever do it is just wrong. I don't care what your skin color is. So prior to European domination, the continent of Africa is divided. Those people never saw themselves as one people and still don't see themselves as one people right now to this day. And even when you look at a country like Ghana, if you look at a country like Ghana, within Ghana you have tribes, and there are many tribes that don't like each other. Throughout the nation or the continent of Africa, there is extreme division. And this was going on prior to European domination. Matter of fact, the reason why they were so easily dominated by the Europeans was because of this division, this hatred, which still exists today. There are tribes, there are nations in Africa who just don't like each other. This was going on prior to European domination, and it still continues today. You have African men that subjugate and treat their women like pieces of trash. This was going on prior to European domination. The only thing a woman is worth is to have some babies, cook my food, lay down for my pleasure. That's the way men been thinking prior to European domination. Very rare when you see the woman held up and seen as high regard unless they make her a queen. The rest of the sisters, you out of luck. You're just something to use, something to serve other men. This was going on prior to European domination. Wars, murder, rape, theft, all this stuff was going on prior to European domination. Now, the only thing about European domination is we see murder, wars, rape go to a whole new level because of technology. If these Africans, these dark-skinned people had the same type of technology that the Europeans have, you're not going to tell me they wouldn't have done the same thing. Because if you give it to them right now today, they'll do the same thing the Peckerwood is doing right now. They are using guns. They're not using spears. They are using AK-47s. They're using the modern technology in order to murder and kill and subjugate their own people right now to this day. You mean to tell me if they had that type of technology prior to European domination, they would not be using it on each other? You're a damn lie. You live in la la land. There are those who think that Africa was or could be like Wakanda from the Black Panther movie. And even when you look at the Black Panther, they were not united. There were always forces that was in disagreement with somebody. And that was just one place. When you're looking at the 50-some countries on that continent of Africa. So there was no utopia. There was no heaven on earth. I want to tell y'all something. Now, a woman is a victim of a crime. Okay? It is wrong that she was raped. That's wrong, okay? But that does not mean that the woman was good. Because if you look at the woman's background, you see that she beat her children. She steal from the job. She do all kinds of dirt. She's not holy and righteous, but it was still wrong for being raped. What I'm telling us is just because the white man, just because we have suffered, our ancestors, we have suffered going on 500 years, don't make you holy and righteous. And that's what some of y'all are trying to pretend to be, like you such an innocent victim, you never done nothing wrong, and you holy and righteous. Because that's not true. Prior to European domination, our people, dark-skinned people, was not holy and righteous. That's just the bottom line. It is wrong. It is wrong for you and our ancestors, or anybody to be enslaved and suffer terrible atrocity, but that don't make you holy and righteous and good. So we're going to wake up one morning, and according to this brother, according to prophecy, he say, we're going to wake up one morning, have this race war, and they're going to kill all the white folks, and you don't care about murdering folks. As soon as you see that they white or whatever, you just want to murder folks. I am not going to get involved in that, because I represent justice. That's your problem. That's our problem. We're not just. And if you deny justice to one because of whatever reason, in this case, you're going to deny justice because they are white. There's no trial. There's no nothing. Just because they white, you just want to kill them because they white. There's no justice. However, remember at the same time, you said that it was wrong for them to murder you and lynch you simply because you was black. But you're going to turn around and do the same thing. When you deny justice to one, you're going to deny justice to another. For whatever reason. And I cannot get with that. You want to murder somebody or whatever, they deserve a trial. They deserve justice. They deserve a chance to show I'm not guilty of what I was charged with. Everybody. I'm not saying not to be cautious, because when you're dealing with a snake, I'm not a snake expert. So I have to treat all snakes with caution. But I don't want to go around just murdering and killing snakes, and the snake didn't do nothing to me. Whether the snake is poisonous or not. If that snake did not bite me, why should I kill that snake? But that's the way some of us are. It reminds me, you have some of these stray dogs running around the city, and one of the stray dogs out of the 10 pack bites somebody, and they kill all the dogs. To me, that's not right. Why would you want to kill the whole pack of dogs because one dog bit somebody? That's not just. That's not right. I don't even feel correct killing that whole pack of dogs. Excuse me a second. I don't even feel right doing that. That's not just. But see, messing around in this situation, we've gotten to the point that you have the same mindset as your slave master, as your enemy. You have the same mind. And since you have the same mind, you think because we kill all the white people or all the white people disappear, you think all of a sudden you're going to live in some type of utopia. You Negroes cannot even unify right now to do nothing. What make you think just because all the white folks is gone, all of a sudden there's going to be some type of utopia? Look how we go back and forth with one another. Look how nasty your attitude is. These folks are so profane, so nasty, no vile, they're greedy and selfish. You think because, and violent, of course. You think just because white folks disappear, all of a sudden everything gonna change for the better. That's not how it works. Because white skin, Caucasian skin, has become a symbol of certain evil and wrong. But the skin color don't hurt you. When was the last time the color white hurt you? The color white don't hurt people. It is the mindset that is hiding behind the color that causes us harm. So just because, and see, the mindset don't have a color. So just because you kill the white folks, just because you exterminate the white folks, because you wake up one day and there's no Caucasian people, that don't mean that's the end of your problems, because the mindset that was in them is in you. Because if you didn't have that mindset, you wouldn't be so happy and jumping for joy talking about murdering and killing folks and war and destruction. But you think the way they do. You are unjust the way they are. Can you imagine somebody like the Nation of Islam coming to power? Somebody like the Nation of Islam coming to power. I already know I'm a dead man. Now, as long as they don't have any power, they'll smile. People like that will smile. They'll giggle and they'll talk all that. Brother, I love you, peace. I still love you, brother. But if they come into power, they will begin murdering folks. Whether you are like me, whether you are homosexual, or whatever they don't like, you and I, we're dead people. But for some reason, because black folks come into power, it's supposed to be a heaven on earth. That's not how it works. There was no heaven on earth prior to European domination, and there would be no heaven on earth with dark-skinned people on the planet, because you have the same mind as the oppressor. You think the same way he do. Your idea of success is the way he views success. The Caucasian people are very materialistic. You are too. That's why you need to run around in pretty cars, fancy houses. You're materialistic just like he is. That is success for you. That's success. Everything your enemy is, that's what you are. If you want to change, the outlook, if you want to change, say for instance, if there's some kind of heaven, if you want to change your reality, then you have to be different from your oppressor. So if in the world of the oppressor, in his world, everything is about men, then you need to be opposite of him. That means we need to be thinking about womanhood, because there's a reason why he don't like women. And if he's materialistic, then you need to learn how not to be materialistic and learn how to build a society not based on materialism. Whatever he is, you have to be opposite. If the white man is the devil, if the white man is the devil and you're God, that means you need to do, God is opposite of devil. So whatever he's doing, you have to be opposite of. Makes sense. Now, I know some of us, we live in la la land. We live in some kind of we have a warped way of looking at things. It just don't make no sense. Now check it out. I'm gonna say this in conclusion. The Nation of Islam, and many of you say that the original man is the black man, the first. Well, common sense tells me, since the black man was the first man on the planet, and you have a head start, on the rest of the races, that means not only are you the original people, that means you are the original murderer, you're the original liar, you are the original slanderer, you're the original rapist, and so forth and so forth. You want to tell us about the good, the negative, the positive things. Well, we was the first one to do this, and we was the first one to do all that positive stuff. You got to include the negative stuff too. You just ignore that. Like dark-skinned people never committed murder, never lie, never cheat, never gamble, no kind of, just holy and righteous than thou. If that was true, we would see that in you right now, but we don't. Like a goldfish. I use this as an example all the time. No matter what you do with a goldfish is just a docile creature. I don't care what you do to a goldfish, they just docile. If you was holier, if the original man, and you supposed to be the original man, if he was holy and righteous and all this kind of good stuff, there's nothing, out of all the breeding goldfish have gone through, nothing breaks them from being docile. Nothing. If you are holy and righteous and that's your nature, they say Islam is peace, that's your nature to be peaceful, then there's nothing slavery or nothing they could do that can get that out of you, because that's just your nature, that's just part of you. But you are a liar, you profane, you violent, you're disgusting. You could not be that if it was your nature. If peace was your nature, unification would be easy, but it's not, because you're not peaceful, you're not loving, you're not holy, you're not righteous. The only thing happened was these dark-skinned people was conquerors, they was violent, they was messed up, and the only thing that happened was somebody worse than them kicked them in the ass and took them out of power. That's what happened. They was a conqueror, and another conqueror took them out. Now, if you want to change things, then you need to be bad enough to be a conqueror and take them out. But instead of being corrupt like we have been since the human being on this planet for the last thousands of years, you want to take people out so you can make a holy and righteous human being. But that's not your mentality. That's not your mindset. The only thing you want to do is continue to do the same corrupt, slave-like crap that they've been doing for the last thousands of years. So I wish you good luck. I'll be happy to be dead and gone, and y'all keep acting a fool like you've been doing for the last whatever thousands of years. I don't want nothing to do with it. And keep lying and keep telling this lie how holy and righteous and beautiful you are. There's nothing holy and righteous and beautiful about you when you when you deny other people justice, when you wish the extermination of people who never done a damn thing to you, regardless of their race. Ain't nothing holy and righteous about you. You're a damn demon, just like they are. And I don't give a damn if you don't like what I'm saying. Tough cookies kick rocks. I got to bring us the reality of things. Just because all Caucasian people disappear, don't mean it's going to be heaven on earth for black folks. Remember, it was holy and righteous people. Look, holy and righteous people, when Malcolm X was murdered, an unarmed man was murdered, they clapped and they jumped for joy. They was happy. They did not say, I wish this did not happen. This is a sad day for all of us. They did. They jumped for joy. They was happy that another human being, unarmed man, was blown away. They was happy that Sister Betty became a widow, and all. Hey, what's up there, Keaton? And all of Malcolm X's children had no father. They was happy about that. This is the Islam. This is the holy and righteous folks. And you think because all the white folks disappeared that you're gonna be living better? I wish you good luck. Woo, I don't want to be in a world like that. I sure don't. I take my chances with the white people because at least I know what they about. These Negroes, you get somewhere by yourself with them, with the black conscious, pro-black, first black, blackity black mindset that they have, y'all in trouble. With that said, I'm already 5,000. Just wanted to give you something to think about, and it's real. It's real. It's I know people don't like what I say. I know. Tough cookies. I probably be tongue tied. I probably be losing subscribers. See, he's a coon. He's defending white folks. You're a damn lie. How the hell am I defending white folks? The only thing I'm telling you is the real. See, with that attitude, do you think that you're gonna be living in heaven with these suckers? They nasty, they profane, they selfish, they arrogant, and you think you're gonna have a beautiful future just because all the white folks is gone and it's just y'all Negroes here? You can't get along right now. And you want to get angry at me? What it is, bro? Yeah, what it is. So with that said, y'all, I'm already 5,000. Thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. I'm told I'm supposed to say hit the like button. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Till next time, y'all, I'm Angel 707. As Don Cornelius always told us, as important, I wish us love, peace, and soul. I'm out of here. Let me get out of here. Should be time for me to get out of here.